Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play West of Loathing. In the previous episode we took down, or rather captured, the leader of the Hell Cows, and continued to help Redwood with most of its problems, all but one, for reasons I'll explain later. And now we're going to be exploring Jumble Neck Mine. The elevator is pretty dusty inside and doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does still seem functional, but the control lever is chained and padlocked. You also notice the shaft is totally silent. You'd expect to hear the rumblings of mine carts and the clanking of pickaxes echoing up from below, but there's nothing. You unlock the lever with the foreman's key and give it a yank. The elevator shudders as it begins to descend, accompanied by the sound of clanking chains and grinding pulleys. Very quickly it becomes too dark to see, and you pull out your lantern. Very slowly, the elevator reaches its destination. You pull the door open and peer into the gloom. Yeah, this place is largely abandoned, and we're gonna have to find some way to get rid of this. And I know just how. It's a headless skeleton. Skulls. Skulls. What do you think about this old skeleton, Doc? Damage is consistent with the skull we found upstairs. Wow, an epidemic of pickaxe murders. Now we have to find this guy's head in addition to the other guy's body. I'm just playing, Doc. Okay, you had me going there for a sec. Yeah. Alright, first things first. Ooh, the old pickaxe. This is something we're gonna need. First things first, pull this lever, push the cart. Then we need to open this, in which we find a red tab. A paper bag that we're gonna need. Take the unstable dynamite and put it here. Now, we can't actually do anything with this because it's jammed. And apparently, 110 muscle isn't enough. So, we head back upstairs and use this oil of grease. Or barrel of grease. Head back through here. I know. Pull the lever, grease it up, then pull it. I forgot to pull this switch. Pull the switch this time, so I don't forget it. There we go. Now the way is clear. What the? Weird silver idol. This is a tarnished and black and silver statuette in the shape of some sort of creature. You can't tell what it is specifically, or even if it has 2 legs or 4 legs or wings or what, but it's depicted with reverence. Looking at it makes your stomach feel weird, like you're starving but also full to the point of nausea at the same time. Yeah, I ain't using this. And you know all that stuff we've been collecting? The Mex books, the goblet? Well, we can now throw stuff in here. Get some nice XP out of it. Let's see, throw the idol into the pit. The weird feeling in your stomach fades away, although you get a sense of, well, it's like you heard someone chuckle behind you, except you didn't hear anything. There isn't anyone behind you. Fortunately, we can only throw things in one at a time. Pitch the gross thing into the hole. Good riddance. Keep talking, keep tossing. Let's see, Mex. Come on, keep throwing. Else for us to throw in? Nope, nothing else. Good. With that, we are pretty much done within this area, outside of maybe 1 or 2 things that we need to take care of, but can't yet. So, the only thing left is to head into the Frisco area. The last custard stand. No time for custard. Keep moving. What's going on, Smee? This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? I'm on it. Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city, and you can't build any tracks here without my permission. An Emperor? Where's your crown, then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Fool thing didn't fit right anyways, but without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you. Unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. There are a bunch of different crowns you can give him. You can give him the Necromancer crown. There's also a golden tooth crown you can make if you bring enough golden teeth to that girl with the weird obsessions for bones. You can also silver plate the old turnip for 5 grand or 20 in hard mode and give that to him. And there's also another crown you can give him, but I'm not going to spoil what it is. But even if I had any of those, I ain't giving him one. I don't have any crowns, sorry. Well, I guess that just tears it, don't it? So not only do you not get that permit, but also, he reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws into your face. Your eyes burn. Ha! Have a taste of my famous ant-eye virus, sucker. Your vision goes all weird and you pass out. What was that? When you come to, Norton is gone, and so is the train. Yikes. Where'd the train go? That lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere into the desert. Norton's gone off the rails. He points to a set of deep ruts off to the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of the weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing. You should probably get that checked out, boss. The Norton fella said something about an ant-eye virus. Maybe someone around here knows something about that. Yeah, probably. Oh, this is the worst. Did I hear Smee say ant-eye virus? That's bad news. For real, everything looks really weird, and it's making me dizzy. Even if I knew a particular cure for that, I ain't got any with me, and without time for a specific diagnosis, we're gonna need a high-powered cure-all. Like what? Well, honey's real good for infections and the like. Didn't Roy Bean have some kind of really special honey jelly bean? It's a long shot, but I haven't got any better ideas. Me neither, I guess. Yep, that is the exact reason why we wanted to... Whoops. Wrong place. Let's see. A shot rings out and you duck just in time to avoid your hat being ruined. The skeleton is standing in the road ahead, arms akimbo, hands over his holster ready for another quick draw. Oh, also, he is literally on fire. I almost forgot to mention that. A duel, eh? Okay, well, we've missed high noon by about half an hour, but I'll meet you back here tomorrow. The skeleton looks at his watch and grumbles, then stomps away. But anyways, yeah, this is the exact reason why we helped Roy Bean. Oh, jeez. Talk to him. I didn't think there were any goblins in the military. What's your unit? What? Where a uniform getting? From Dead Soldier Man's, so I'm soldier now. Not quite how that works. I suppose you might get away with it, but you'd better not let any other soldiers see you with contraband. What? Giving soldier supplies to me for safety. Oh, okay. Does this jelly bean really cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does, but I guess seeing as how you helped me out with them bandits and goblins and damn dirty hippies, let's call her 5. 5 meat? Really? Yeah, I reckon. Better buy it in a hurry before I change my mind. Yeah, let's buy it. Honey jelly bean. Here's hoping. Paraguayan murder bean. Huh. You eat the jelly bean and your vision immediately clears. Modern medicine is really amazing. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, now let's head back to Frisco and explore the town a bit. Let's see. Hey, mister, your hat's on fire. Yes, I know. You don't seem particularly bothered by it. Well, I don't think panicking would solve anything. I guess you have a point of sorts. So what's your deal? My deal? Well, I'm an artist. Ah, I see. So this is some kind of performance art thing? Oh, you mean the hat. No, that's just a coincidence. I'm a painter. Mister, you need to take that hat off. You'll roast your brain. Perhaps, but think how handy it will be for reading at night. I suppose there's no point in trying to convince you. That's how fashion goes, right? fashion? What do you mean? Oh, wearing a hat that's on fire is all the rage now, isn't it? Everyone's doing it. I see it everywhere I go. Everywhere? Sure, there's a milliner in town that's selling them pre-burning so you don't have to light them yourself. Is something wrong? The man wordlessly removes his burning hat, hands it to you, and walks away. Okay. Was it something I said? We're not actually going to be going after Norton just yet, because there's, well, so much for us to do. Cluncy's, huh? Well, B, a new face. I'm Cluncy, make yourself at home. Thanks, I'm Talia Hunt. New to town? I've been helping Manifest Destiny to get the rail tracks laid. We're very, very close, but haven't quite finished yet. Sounds like you could use a drink. Cluncy, I sure could. What's with the huge brawl going on over there? Oh, them fellas are always blowing off steam. I just let them go ahead and get their aggressions out, so long as they keep over there, away from what furniture I've got left. I see. What can you tell me about Frisco? Oh, it's a fine town. A fella named Samson Frisco founded it way back when the mines first opened out this way, and everyone caught the fever. Mining fever? Yep, the kind you get from breathing too much dirt. Frisco was a doctor, you see. Ah, gotcha. What have you got? Some nice stuff. Not as good as my stuff, though. Real Frisco fracas. Well, I ain't got time for that. Would have thought they'd let me tip that chair back up on its side. Or off of its side. Flyer? See, you read the garbage, it turns out to be a flyer for a comedy shack up north of Frisco. You jot down the location on your map, then throw the flyer away. There's supposed to be an achievement we get for reaching, or not an achievement, a perk we get for reaching Frisco without getting a, without investigating any of the spittoons. Time to hit him with a bit of a shooting nanny. So, wing and a miss, you cow bastard. Okay, I'm gonna keep wandering around until I find a couple of locations that I kinda need to find around here. See you guys then. Never mind, I found it immediately. The abandoned mine. Another mine, eh? Well, be careful down there. If you step on a rusty nail or something and get infected, I don't have my amputation saw with me. Yikes. But anyways, this is where we need to go. Ooh, strange silvery crystal. Nice. Yeah, and you need percussive maintenance to get down here. And you really need to get down here because there's another one of those vibrato cylinders that we need to get. Don't bother with any of these. There's no real puzzle here for you to worry about. There are, however, a bunch of snakes. Well, they did say it was completely random. Gotta be around here somewhere. Didn't get anything popping up when we investigated that cave-in. Oh hey, methane. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, yeah, this is where we need to go. You can always tell when you're getting close when you see the squirrels. See, dear Jeff got called up north to deepest delves. See you soon. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. Supposed to be something in here. Ah, here we go. And we find yet another cylinder. Alright, time to get out of here and start, well, exploring a little more, because there is a fort we can find. And it's going to be part of something else. Huh. Oh, huh. I guess we must be near the beach. Hiss. How do you determine where the desert stops and the beach begins? Hiss. I don't really know how to tell the difference between desert sand and beach sand. Oh, wait! Oh my gosh! Are you Davy Jones? Hiss. I'm a huge fan. I have all your albums. Can I have your autograph? The skeleton scribbles something onto a piece of paper for you and wanders off puzzled. Rainy Jane was really underrated. Come on. There we go. Bit shabby looking. Yeah, but not like battle damaged. Looks like they're just not doing proper upkeep. Short-staffed or just clueless. Heck, why not both? Oh no, I can't be having any more misfits in this jerk ward. You can either swear to me that you're halfway competent, heck even a quarter, and I'll help, and that you'll help sort out this crew of no-hopers, or you can turn right back around and march double time. Sure, I'll help. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that promise. Come on in, I'm Captain Harriet Davenport. My name's Talia Hunt. What's the problem, Cap? Problems. Welcome to Camp Fubar, where all the Army's idiots and rejects are sent so they're out of the way. I've had it up to my eyeballs trying to run this place. Please help these morons figure out their malfunction so they can muster out of here and leave me in peace. Can you give me some details? You'll need to talk to them individually for more information, but the brief is this. We've got a scout who's blind as a bat, a cook who can't figure out how to make corned beef hash on toast, a guy who can't load and fire a cannon without it blowing up, or maybe shooting backwards, a guy who somehow I can't for the life of me figure it out, is too bow-legged to ride a horse, and a kid who was sent here because he can't figure out how to tie a bow tie. Oh, and just to put the icing on the cake, we have infinite goblins living in our storage shed. Wow. Okay, I begin to see the scope of your complaint. Girl, you are not just whistling Dixie. So what did you do to get sent here? You can hear her teeth grinding as she growls at you. Do not ask. Okay, well, I'll just look around then. Howdy, do I know you? Your fuzzy silhouette doesn't seem familiar. Well, I'm supposed to be a scout, but I went and broke my only pair of glasses. Without them, I can't see a dang thing. I could use the disposable binoculars, but I do want to try and get him a new pair because it'll unlock a new location for us. I'd be much obliged. I hear tell there's a jeweler not too far from here. He could probably grind me a pair of lenses. Just tell him to make them thick as Dickens. Now, we could help the others, but we may as well take care of this first. Because you remember all those jewels that I've been telling you to hold on to? This is where we need them. This is kind of in the middle of nowhere for a jewelry shop. To be fair, pretty much everything out here is in the middle of nowhere. True. Oh, hello, a customer. Why, hello. Welcome to Master Gerald's jewelry shop. Howdy, are you Master Gerald? Oh no, Master Gerald is back there at the workbench. I'm just his assistant and translator. A goblin jewelsmith? You betting your britches, missy, and not forgetting it. He says that's right. The finest jeweler in the territory. Well, what do you know? I don't see anything on display, though. Master Gerald only does bespoke work. If you bring in a sufficiently valuable gemstone, he'll craft it into a fine ring for you for a fee. No trash rocks. I need a pair of eyeglasses for a nearly blind watchtower lookout. Can you make them for me? The clerk translates the question to Master Gerald. You guys do realize I can speak goblin tongue. Who thinks about it and then nods. Having some old soda bottles for grinding down should work fine. He says yes. We have some glass of the finest optical quality. Is 500 meat acceptable? Sure. Okay, close enough for government working. Let's see. Master Gerald has completed your spectacles with the utmost degree of craftsmanship. Here you are. But we're not done here yet. Have a look. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make everything out of all these gemstones. Effluvious Emerald Ring. Maximum AP and speed. Not bad. Cool Sapphire Ring. 11 Moxie. That's good. Unbreakable Ruby. 7 Armor. Ooh. And a strange silvery crystal. 11 Mysticality. Bah. All of trash and garbage being. Master Gerald apologizes, but there is nothing he can work with. Oh well, thanks anyway. And let's do this and this. Because why not? Okay, back to Fort Unnecessary. More like Fort Useless, if anything's to be believed. Okay, here's your glasses. Well, I'll be. Never realized what a dump this place is. He climbs up to the top of the watchtower and peers out over the countryside. They work! I can see a dang thing! Hooray! Howdy. Hi, what's wrong? Aw, gee willikers. I had a pretty good job as the General's personal assistant, but I got fired and reassigned here. What happened? Everything was great at first. I'm pretty good at scheduling, and I can write shorthand. And I'm an A-plus boot polisher. But then the General went and decided he'd look more serious and sophisticated with a bow tie, and he expected me to do the tying for him. No good? Nope. I can do a sheep shank and a bow line and a clover hitch, but for the life of me I can't get a bow tie to look right. The General sent me out here with one to practice on and said not to come back till I'd got it. Okay, here. Grab the two ends like this. You want this side a little shorter, and that end crosses over top and then under and up, while the other side does a sort of zigzag. See? Then you bring the upper bit straight down and back around, and it folds under there, and then you pull them tight. Got it? I think so. Let me try. Two of you go back and forth a few times until he finally gets it right without poking himself in the eye. I think I've got it. Thanks a lot. Wait till I show the General. He runs out of the building, waving the bow tie in the air. Good luck, kid. Howdy, Private. Cooker. How appropriate. Well, it would be if I knew how to cook, like, even a little bit. What seems to be the trouble? Well, we've only got 2 ingredients here, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to combine them. What are the ingredients? Corned beef hash and toast. Try to help him with a metaphor. Okay, what if you thought of the toast as a shingle, and think of the corned beef as... No, I think I got it. As a shoe, and the corned beef as shinola. Of course, I put the corned beef on the toast, just like shinola on a shoe. I get it now. Thank you. All in a day's work. Howdy, they call me Private Bowlegs. I can see why. You seem uncomfortable. You ain't kidding. Look at my legs. They're bent so far out, I can't hardly touch both knees at once. Walking hurts like the dickens. Captain said it keeps you from riding a horse. Yep, they're too wide. The horse slips right out between them. Huh. I think I could ride a mule, though. What's with them being a tad lower to the ground? You don't need a mule. This is fixable. Hold still a minute. Huh? Well, okay. With some grunts from you and some cries of pain from him, you normalize his legs. Ow, great jumping Jiminy, woman. Oh, don't be a baby. Look, they're much straighter now. I guess I can't deny that. He winces as he mounts the nearby horse and rides out of the camp. Howdy, what's the haps? I'm supposed to be a cannoneer, but I'm terrible at loading cannons. They always explode. Except not the way they're supposed to explode, or else they don't explode at all. Huh. The only time I ever got one to fire right, the cannonball knocked my sergeant's hat off, and he was standing behind me. I still can't figure out how that happened. So they assigned me to this loser squad and said I can't report back for a proper duty until I figured out how to load a cannon right. Here, maybe this will help. Oh, huh. Well, let's see. You He flips through the pages with a big numbered diagram. Oh, you take the stick back out before you put the cannonball in. Well, that certainly sounds easier. He carefully follows along the directions in the book and successfully fires a cannonball over the wall of the fort. I did it! Wow, great! Thanks a lot. I'm gonna go get my new assignment right away. Cool. Good luck with that. Great job. That's everyone dealt with and out of here. And that means I'm finally out of this hellhole too. If we ever cross paths again, I really owe you one. Captain Davenport frisbees her clipboard, snaps you a salute, and marches out of the fort. Let's see. Still got 4.5 minutes to go. Let's check out Wasco's Comedy Shack. Or, well, let's go to the last custard stand. There's not really much for us to do. Ooh, Frisco Vipers. These guys can get you some good skin. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That's a lot of poison damage. Yeah, but I can survive a little longer against them. At least I hope I can. I don't think I can. Yeah, this is gonna kill me. Oh well. Really should have used that antidote, or made up that potion that makes me immune. Didn't think it'd be that bad, though. Hi, well, howdy there. Welcome to the last custard stand. I'm Custard Man Stan, and I like custard, like only Custard Man Stan can. Care to try some? Tell me about the place. Not much to tell. Just a plain, honest custard stand selling plain, honest custard. But it's the last one? What, like the last one before you get to Frisco, or last one in the whole territory? Heck, the last one in the whole world, so far as I know, but I can't swear to that. Are you sure it isn't the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was farther up north. Whole dang operation was ate by wasps, stand and all. Time for me to blow this custard stand. Alright, we're pretty much done at the jeweler's cabin for now. So let's head for this... Oh boy, a ghostly shrieking moo. This guy ain't gonna be too tough. What have you got, partner? What do you say, Alice? You smell that? No? It's real faint. I only caught a whiff, but there's a distillery nearby. Good grief, Alice. It's like you've got super wino powers. Hey, now, I object to being characterized as some kind of lush. I am connoisseur of only the finest hooches. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the letter to Roy Bean. Next time. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to Wasco Shafter's the name and comedy's the game. Are you here for a real thigh-slapping good time? Alright, hit me. Okay, so a skeleton walks into a bar, and the bartender says, wait, it's a horse, not a skeleton, sorry. Anyway, after that, the bartender asks the horse, hey, why is your face so long, buddy? That's worse than the puns. Guy walks into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, we don't serve goblins here. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention the guy's a goblin. Anyway, the end. Oh, come on, Wasco. You gotta keep doing this. He's the last member of the band. Okay, here's a good one. Take my wife. Please. Please? Seriously? Alright, I just flew in from Canada, which is weird, right? Because people can't fly. Except for in balloons or gliders, I guess. We won't have any actual airplanes for at least another couple of decades anyway. That's it. Wasco, you're real bad at this. What? No, I'm not. You're bad at the stuff you do. Dumb things, probably. Come on, let me tell you another one. Okay, so a guy walks into the bar, and he asks for a beer and a mop. And the bartender says, what's the mop for? And the guy replies, because I'm a skeleton. Boy, it was really cold yesterday. You're supposed to ask me how cold it was. Seriously? Alright, here's the classic. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, and 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night? A man. Ba-dum-bum. Psh. That was a riddle. Seriously, you aren't good at comedy. Shut up, I'm great at jokes. No, you aren't. But what about your timing is terrible. Timing! So my Uncle Alex thinks he's a chicken, and my wife suggested we should take him to see a psychiatrist, and I said maybe we should take him to a regular doctor. Because I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be possible for a regular human to lay eggs. Seriously? So, I got a job as a manager on a baseball team, and all the players have weird names. Like, there was one guy literally named Who, and another called I don't know. Third base. That's it. Want to hear another one? Let's see, people can't fly. Already heard that one. I'm telling you sincerely, you should quit. All right, fine, I admit it. I can't tell jokes worth a darn. What else am I supposed to do, though? You're a pretty decent banjo player. Jewel and Dirt Water could use a banjo. Huh. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Can't be much worse. And with that, we are done with this episode. Whoa, you can still hear his banjo playing. Can't go into his house. Oh well. But anyways, guys, with that, we are out of time for this episode. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and I will see you guys in the next episode.